Dzień dobry Państwu, nazywam się Agnieszka Bulustrando i zapraszam na wywiad w Biznes Info TV. Dziś naszym gościem jest pan Peter Noack, współzałożyciel i CEO Zeitgeist Asset Management. Dzień dobry panie Piotrze.
Dzień dobry.
Porozmawiamy o planach firmy Zeitgeist Asset Management na polskim rynku, o tym, jak widzą Państwo rozwój najmu instytucjonalnego w naszym kraju. Państwo weszli na polski rynek w 2016 roku. Jak przez ten czas zmienił się polski sektor najmu instytucjonalnego i jak podsumowałby Pan te prawie 5 lat działalności w Polsce?
So when we started, we had to explain everyone what we're doing. No one really believed that someone is coming with institutional money to Poland to do institutional leases. Yeah, everyone was explaining, yeah, but here everyone is buying flats, no one wants to rent them, and so on. So I think that changed a lot, and people recognized what is the advantages of this. And I think that really also with other players coming now on the market, this all institutional leasing will get more and more and more an asset class also in Poland.
A jak według Pana będzie się rozwijała oferta najmu instytucjonalnego w Polsce?
I think it's getting bigger and bigger. It's getting also in other cities, not only in Warsaw, as we see in other countries in Eastern Europe, especially that you have a focus on the city, the main city. Here you have also, like in Gdańsk, where we are coming now on the market with 200 flats. You have in Wrocław big players also from Germany with a few thousand flats, which will come in Warsaw, of course, there's a lot. In Poznan is happening something. So it's all over Poland. It's coming more and more.
Jako inwestor są Państwo znani z rewitalizowania historycznych budynków na cele mieszkaniowe i akademiki i zarządzania nimi na rzecz inwestorów instytucjonalnych i prywatnych. Skąd pomysł na taki model biznesowy?
You know, for us it has two sides. When we started in Prague, Prague has, of course, an old stock of very nice buildings from 1920s and so on. And our idea was to refurbish these and get into, let's say, the next century, also these buildings. And this is why we're specialized in it. And when we came to Warsaw, of course, we had to see that here's not so many old stock, unfortunately, but we try to find them. We find them at Luga, we find them on Praga side, on Wrzeszynska. And what we can find, and we try to give it back, let's say what our name is, the spirit of the time, and get it again into life.
Nazwa państwa firmy, Zeitgeist, tłumaczy się jako duch czasu, duch epoki. Jak Państwo, idąc tym duchem czasu, dostosowali swoje inwestycje do pandemicznej rzeczywistości?
That's a tough question, yeah. But I think, for us, we see that this institutional rents, and we're now operating nearly 400 flats in Prague, and we'll go over 500 very soon. We see that the people need that, that a lot of people don't have so much money to buy the flats, that people are getting more nervous, what is with their employee and so on. Can I really afford to buy me a flat? But on the other side, everyone needs bigger flats. You need to do the home office somewhere. You have the kids and so on. And this is what we're offering. We're trying to get a little bit more bigger flats on the market. We're offering, let's say, still affordable rents. Sometimes, of course, of locations is a little bit higher. But we're trying also to go in locations where we can offer for the normal middle class Pole or Czech a flat where they can really nice live. And this is what Zeitgeist is doing.
Rynek najmu instytucjonalnego w Polsce tak naprawdę dopiero się tworzy. Czym przyciągnęła Was Polska i jakie macie dalsze plany na naszym rynku?
Our plans, we want to grow here. We're really, when we came, we started the office with 2 people. Now we are 12, 15 in the near future. We started with 1 project. Now we have 8 projects in 3 cities. We're in Warsaw, in Gdańsk, and in Kraków. We're looking at Wrocław, we're looking at Poznan, Łódź, Katowice. So our plans for Poland are big, and we have also high commitment by our institutional investors to do so. So I think we have the money, we have the knowledge, and we're just looking for good opportunities to grow in this market.
But why Poland?
Poland, of course, and coming from Czech, where we started, Czech has 10 million people, Poland has 40. Yeah, and it's a 4 times bigger market. So I think it's a natural step for us to go into a market. And you have here the several cities, which I like very much, because coming from Germany, we're used to that. You don't have only Berlin, but you have Düsseldorf, Frankfurt, Munich, and so on. And Poland is very similar to this. So these different markets with their different needs is something that we like. And we really want to stay and grow here.
Państwa firma w Czechach ma czołową pozycję. Jakie widzi pan podobieństwa, a jakie różnice między modelami biznesowymi w Polsce i w Czechach?
I think what is the biggest similarity is that the mindset of the people is very close. They all came from a communistic period, had now 30 years of freedom, of also capitalism, and the market changing, the people have the same mindset. So we see that also the product that we're offering, even when in the beginning it was a lot of discussion, if the Poles as the Czechs will accept it, but I think it will, and so we're looking forward to that. The size, in Prague, given the fact that you have the old structures, the city was never destroyed in the World War, so there is no place to do bigger projects. Here in Warsaw, you have a lot of nice plots in the city center where you can do bigger projects, where you can invest also in Gdańsk, in Krakow, in several places, and do more scaling in your project, which is, of course, especially when you do the residential for rent, is an interesting fact.
Mówił pan o wzroście, o dużych projektach, a jaki był państwa największy zakup w Polsce i jak zmieniło to państwa pozycję na polskim rynku?
Our biggest investment now was the acquisition of Nowogrodzka Szwatý in Warsaw city center from Orange. It's a huge plot, very close to everything in the city center, and we have here the time to establish a very nice project. So we are in talks with the city. We are now starting refurbishment of the first 2 buildings to residential for rent. We will see what will happen with all over it, but it's something that we see that also the market recognized us with this, of course, because before that we did a 10 million euro, a 15 million euro investment, and as always in real estate, here the size matters then, and for us it made a lot of the acquisitions that we did afterwards easier, because people know that we can handle even such project.
A jak duży portfel planują państwo w Polsce i czy pozostanie on w waszych rękach, czy będą go państwo jednak sprzedawać dalej?
We are planning to build up a portfolio over all Eastern Europe. That's also including Hungary, and we want to keep it long term. We want to be in the letting position. We build up a big team of property management in Prague. We will do the same in Poland. So the plan is definitely to keep the assets long term. There might be always, a project which is too big. I don't know. We will not. We're not intending to have 1,000 apartments on one site, so maybe 400 or 300. So it's always possible that we sell some parts of it. And also, during the time, always in your portfolio will change something here and there. So I'm not excluding that we sell something, but not now. I think we will be taking 3-4 years until we sell really something of our assets.
A kiedy planują państwo oddanie do użytku pierwszych mieszkań na wynajem w Polsce i w jakiej lokalizacji będą się one znajdowały?
So we will be end of the year in Gdańsk with the 200 flats on the market. It's already under construction. Very nice project between Gdańsk and Sopot. I think there will be a lot of attention once we have it. We're introducing our new brand, Home by ZEITGEIST, with this project. The second project is on Praga side, Wrzesińska, where I think we will be first quarter next year, maybe second quarter, depends, because there's also a refurbishment, an old structure, so a little bit more complicated
Of course.
project, and there you cannot always say, how fast it is. So these will be the first two projects, and the next one will be already on Nowogrodzka, Szwati-Barbary, two smaller residential buildings.
Ostatnie pytanie, z czego jest pan najbardziej dumny po tych prawie 5 latach działalności w Polsce i co jeszcze chce pan osiągnąć?
I think, we have still the feeling that we are first movers. When we come to the market, here was no one else looking for the resi for rent. Now there are a lot of players. I think we have this attention and this inspiring us to have good ideas, to be somewhere the first. We started with our student housing in Prague. We're bringing that now also to Poland. And we're thinking already on the next step, on a new product, which maybe over the next years will also come here. So I think I'm proud of that our company, which started with 2 people, today we have more than 40 people. We have 3 branches. We're in Berlin, we're in Warsaw, we're in Prague. We have projects in Budapest. So that's what I'm proud of.
Życzę w takim razie dalszego tak spektakularnego rozwoju firmy, żeby był pan nadal dumny z osiągnięć swojej firmy i dziękuję panu ślicznie za rozmowę.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Moim i państwa gościem był pan Peter Noack, współzałożyciel i CEO Zeitgeist Asset Management. Pani Peterze, jeszcze raz dziękuję ślicznie za rozmowę. Państwu dziękuję bardzo za uwagę. Zapraszam do oglądania naszych kolejnych wywiadów. Do widzenia państwu.